Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. We were training for 9 months.
Mike Tyson shocked everyone with an explosive revelation during his live TV interview with Steve Covino and Rich Davis on FOX Sports Radio. His raw honesty left viewers wondering, is he being brutally real, or is this all part of an elaborate act? For weeks, speculation has run rampant. Was November 15 a meticulously planned stunt, a shady setup, or simply a colossal failure?
I don't remember the fight that much. I kind of blanked out a little.
Sir, did you watch it back or anything, or no?
Never watched the fight. No, I have not.
Neither Mike Tyson nor Jake Paul seemed eager to address the swirling rumors, leaving fans stuck with nothing but wild conspiracy theories and mounting frustration. But Tyson finally broke his silence, delivering his take with such raw, unfiltered honesty that it's equal parts hilarious and cringeworthy. Whether you buy into his version of events or dismiss it outright, one thing is undeniable. Tyson knows exactly how to keep us hooked.
What was he doing at the meeting?
Oh, yeah, a little bow at the end. He bowed.
That's the last thing I remember.
Mike Tyson's showdown with Jake Paul was nothing short of an emotional roller coaster for everyone watching. Yet, despite the massive payday and the spectacle surrounding it, Tyson didn't walk away with a sense of triumph. Instead, he admitted it left him feeling depressed. That's right. The man who once intimidated entire divisions into early retirement openly shared that the experience brought him down.
Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. We were training for 9 months.
For Mike Tyson, landing a knockout punch isn't the only blow that lingers. The emotional aftermath can hit just as hard. After 9 months of relentless training, all leading up to one electrifying night under the bright lights, Tyson woke up the next day to a sobering realization. Life moves on. He likened the experience to free falling from an emotional high, a feeling only someone like him could capture with such vivid honesty.
What's next?
The real fight.
Then there's the fight itself. For a man whose career is packed with iconic moments etched into every boxing fan's memory, Tyson had surprisingly little to say about this one. Practically nothing. He couldn't even recall the basic details of the match. His only standout memory, Jake Paul bowing at the end.
What did you think of Jake's power, man, when you were in there?
I don't remember it.
You didn't even remember it. I heard
my body was really sore.
It was sore the next day?
Yeah, my body, my chest, my stomach and stuff was really sore.
That's it. No vivid breakdown of punches, no epic tales of strategy. Just a hazy memory of a YouTuber bowing in respect. The real kicker? Tyson admitted he didn't even push himself physically. He barely broke a sweat during the fight, yet somehow woke up the next morning feeling like he'd been steamrolled. Chest, stomach, you name it, everything hurt. For a man who once embodied the phrase built different, waking up sore after an apparently effortless bout raises more eyebrows than a botched uppercut.
Where, like, you're holding back a right-hand punch, in my opinion as a fan, to not be exposed so that you don't get hit. Is that what was happening in that clip, or you don't even know?
What happened? I was just, listen, know what I remember?
No.
I'm coming back from the first round, and then the next day I remember Jake is doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the meeting?
No Tyson story would be complete without its share of controversy. As soon as clips from the fight surfaced online, fans morphed into amateur detectives. Some were convinced Tyson was holding back, pulling punches as if he were sparring with a toddler. Others chalked it up to the inevitable passage of time, claiming the 60-something legend simply couldn't unleash the same devastating blows anymore.
Not at all. Listen, I wouldn't have realized any of it. It went 3-minute round. I didn't realize it.
Then there were those who insisted the whole thing was staged, a carefully crafted spectacle to keep the Jake Paul saga in the spotlight. Tyson? He shrugged it off, literally. The man admitted on live radio that he barely remembers the fight. Was it adrenaline? Nerves? Decades of hard hits taking their toll? Who knows? But Tyson's own inability to explain it only adds more fuel to the conspiracy theory.
I woke up and told my wife, why did I do that? I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on.
And what was her response? Like, what was your family's response to everything?
They were just supporting me.
Over 108 million people tuned in to witness Mike Tyson's latest spectacle, proving yet again that this man could draw a crowd, even if you were just standing in line at the grocery store.
Yeah, I am happy my family saw that. But we don't normally go around and talk about me fighting and stuff. I say I'm a fight, and then they say, Dad's gonna fight.
Even Tyson's family got a front row seat to this tidal wave of public adoration. Imagine being one of his kids, knowing him as the guy who tells you to eat your vegetables, only to watch millions of people chanting his name. Tyson admitted it was surreal for his family to witness. For years, he had kept his boxing career separate from his home life. But this fight blurred those lines in a way he'd never experienced before.
What we were talking about, that fight was such a big ascender. We were so up and high. We were so excited. The fight's over, boom. Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. You know, we got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. Because we're fighting.
It wasn't just a sporting event. It was a moment for his loved ones to truly grasp the depth of Tyson's connection with his fans. For Tyson, seeing his kids experience that level of admiration firsthand was nothing short of heartwarming. Well, as heartwarming as it gets for a man whose life has been a mix of triumph and chaos.
They have to be trained.
Now, Mike,
Jake punches hard.
He does. I know. He's a big dude, man.
My body hurts so bad.
But because this is boxing and Mike Tyson, nothing ever wraps up on a purely wholesome note. The feel-good vibes last about 5 seconds before the internet did what it does best, stir up a storm of controversy. As soon as the final bell rang, accusations of rigging came rolling in like clockwork. A viral clip of Tyson seemingly holding back punches spread faster than a meme, and suddenly everyone became an armchair detective. Was Tyson protecting Jake Paul? Was this some WWE-style scripted drama? Or was it just Tyson being, well, Tyson? The theories were endless, and the debate was as heated as the fight itself. Jake Paul's promotional team wasn't having any of it. They fired back, calling the accusations insulting and reminding everyone that the fight was fully sanctioned, adhering to professional boxing rules. They even threw in some shade, accusing critics of undermining the hard work both fighters put into the event. But here's the thing. Boxing fans are nothing if not persistent.
At 58 to do it, finally.
I don't know.
Just
the fight, Jake. We talked about it for years. Let's just do it.
Then, in true Tyson fashion, he added fuel to the fire with his post-fight interview. When asked about specific moments fans deemed suspicious, he basically shrugged and said he had no idea what they were talking about. Combine that with his earlier admission of barely remembering the fight, and you've got the perfect recipe for peak internet speculation. Was he being brutally honest, or was this just his way of dodging the tough questions? The ambiguity only made the whole situation even juicier.
see, is that your house right there?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're living in a beautiful place.
Yes, I am.
Looks like you're living large right now.
Very fortunate, very fortunate. Yes, thank God. Allahu Akbar.
Yes, I'm talking about Mike Bites, ear-shaped gummies that pay homage to his infamous 1997 ear-chomping showdown with Evander Holyfield. You'd think this would just be a gimmick, right? No. It's a full-blown moneymaker, with sales soaring faster than a Tyson uppercut. The way he's pivoted from heavyweight champion to cannabis mogul is so seamless. It almost makes you wonder if he planned it all along.
It up, Tyson 2.0. Last time we saw you in Vegas, you handed me a bag of your Mike Bites, the edibles. Fantastic. I love them.
Tyson 2.0 isn't just about novelty snacks. It's an empire in the making. Tyson's keeping the buzz alive with teasers of what's next. Case in point, his upcoming Netflix special, a project that promises to capture all the wild, unfiltered, and hilarious sides of Tyson we've come to love. This isn't just another half-baked documentary. It's Tyson making his return to the entertainment spotlight, where he's already had hits like Asterisk, The Hangover Asterisk. Fans are eagerly speculating about what he'll do next, and honestly, so are we.
Tyson 2.0. Tell us what we got to be trying, and what do you recommend for a guy that's open to this?
Hey, I recommend you try everything.
Yeah? Open your mind up?
You try everything, yeah.
And then there's the asterisk butt cheeks asterisk moment. Yes, that moment. Tyson, ever the king of self-awareness, joked about launching an edible called Sweet Cheeks after the viral sensation caused by his post-fight derriere. What started as a joke could very well turn into a dispensary product, knowing Tyson. Fans are loving it, figuratively, for now, proving that his ability to lean into absurdity only makes him more endearing. When you can turn a meme into a marketing idea, you know you've reached peak cultural relevance.
I think it's gonna be the ass now, but
The Tyson
I
butt
don't
cheeks.
know. I don't know, guys.
Yo, Mike, you should come out with an edible, Tyson's butt cheeks, right? So that people can eat it.
Oh, I like that
You
one.
like that? Tyson's cheeks.
Yeah?
Oh, sweet cheek.
You know,
Tyson's sweet cheeks. I can see it now.
you know what?
But Tyson isn't just about business moves. He's still got one eye firmly on the sport that make him a legend. He's been praising young stars like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, highlighting their grit, skill, and ability to draw crowds, as if we're witnessing the golden age of boxing all over again. And of course, Tyson couldn't resist weighing in on the heavyweight scene, particularly Tyson Fury's recent loss to Alexander Usyk.
Any of those dudes have the same fighting guts, like of the Devin Haney's, Tank Davis's, Ryan Garcia's, Teofimo's, of that.
We can't overlook those guys. Those guys are tough guys. They just for a different.
Let's just say Tyson didn't hold back. He believes Fury's sloppiness in the early rounds cost him the fight. And honestly, he's got a point. It wasn't a scathing critique, more of a tough love reminder that even the best need to stay sharp.
Fury Usyk coming up at the end of the month. The rematch, Fury Usyk 2. Any thoughts on that? Because I know you have connections with Tyson Fury.
I know, but Tyson Fury could have won that fight if he wasn't playing around early in the fight.
I agree. Fury looks up to you so much. Did you feel bad going against him?
I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Well, Mike,
With a rematch on the horizon, Tyson's comments have only heightened the anticipation and perhaps added a little extra pressure on Fury to get his act together. This is what makes Tyson so fascinating. He's not just a retired fighter cashing in on his name. He's a walking, talking, endlessly entertaining force of nature. Whether he's redefining his brand, breaking down the sport he loves, or turning viral moments into business opportunities, Tyson is proving that his legacy isn't just intact, it's still evolving. And honestly, who else could pull that off?